something new where we took all of the different streaming devices and all the different shows and we put them in one place, and you had a box in your house and we called it cable. And we really did think that this was this cutting edge thing by cutting the cord. And now we pay so much damn money, not to mention, disregard. Self-censored. Don't go anywhere. When we come back, it's time to dig into that thing. Baby, I'm a rolling stone. I'm gonna do a choose your adventure style. I'm gonna let you pick this because I got two. I've got and whichever one we don't get to, we'll get to in the joints. We've got our government shooting missiles at UFOs.
Okay.
And we also have an elderly lady shooting her neighbor in the face.
Oh, my God. I think with everything you're going through with the neighbor, I want to hear that one. Right. I think Drew would want to do the alien stuff with us.
Solid pick. Coming up next, a beef between elderly neighbors led to a man being shot in the face. It was all caught on tape and audio, for that matter. Don't go anywhere. Keep it locked to the bone. Your next chance at $1,000 coming up at 2 o'clock with the Bone Bonus. Right now, and I'm the only one you cared about. You got to have something to power all of those streaming apps that you're paying for, and the only way to go is Xfinity, especially with the brand new 5-year guarantee. Things in life change all the time. We just were kind of touching on it. Prices change on the apps. The content changes on the apps. Even our taste in what we're watching changes. But no matter how much things change in 5 years, there's one thing that's going to stay the same, and that's the price of your internet. Xfinity is proud to introduce a 5-year price guarantee. It means you get 5 years of the most reliable Wi-Fi with the best equipment included for a price that stays exactly the same. If you're surprised, good. Life is full of them. One internet price, 5 years. Lock it in. Learn more at Xfinity.com/deals.
Baby, I'm a rolling stone. Maybe you can miss me when I'm gone.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Download the free Bone app to listen to us anywhere. Sponsored by Mark Spain Real Estate. Get your guaranteed offer at markspain.com.
If you've been in a big truck accident, you need a lawyer that specializes in big trucks. A lawyer who knows all the federal traffic rules that can affect your case.
And who can navigate the complex web of laws dealing with the trucking company, the leasing company, the shipper, and all the other details that can complicate your case.
At Farah & Farah, we've seen it all, and we're ready to go the long haul to fight for you. Tampa.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
Football season is here, and Hooters is your game day HQ. Catch all the action with ice-cold $6 Big Daddy Buzz, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Or grab a wings to go at originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them, to see someone that is in pain. I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
As the old saying goes, size matters.
At Morgan & Morgan, we have over 1,000 lawyers and nearly 6,000 people on staff.
But at the core, this is and always has been a family business.
Our family watching out for your family.
Call us or email us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even on a Saturday or a Sunday.
And if you ever have a problem, call our mom.
Morgan & Morgan.
For the people and your family.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-998-0633. 800-998-0633. That's 800-998-0633.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Open Phone gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Open Phone lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you and your team can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Open Phone automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Open Phone's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to coach your team and level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Open Phone. Open Phone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Open Phone for free at openphone.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's openphone.com/free. openphone.com/FREE.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
O'Reilly.
Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Ferg Sports Bar has officially been named the #1 sports bar in America. Come hang with Bud Light and The Bone to celebrate Friday, September 12th as John Senning broadcasts live at 1 p.m. and Drew Garabo joins the party at 3. We'll see you at the #1 sports bar in America. Ferg's, Friday, September 12th with Bud Light and 102.5 The Bone.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah. Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio, sponsored by Anajar and Levine, accident attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
You might know nothing, but at least you'll know that thing. Brought to you by Just Call Mo, Tampa's injury attorney. That thing. It's time for That Thing right now on Senning Show.
1, 2, you know what to do.
You made it halfway through the week. Look at you. Look at you. And you might be winning $1,000 in about 15 minutes. What a day.
Sunrise, doggo snoring.
You know, Diz, it takes a lot to touch me, to touch me emotionally.
Okay.
And I think you might have today with something you said on JP.
Oh.
It was just a off-the-cuff thing that you said. But you guys were talking about a beef between Kayla and Monica, which, by the way, I'd have to work through the finer points of that beef because that doesn't make sense to me. Because, well, no, I'm not saying anybody's like lying about the basis of it.
Yeah.
But Kayla was full-time. Kayla was on Drew's show as like a co-host producer at that point. So I don't know that she would have been looking for more hours or even looking to take over that spot because I think she was just helping out. I could be completely wrong about that. But in all of that, I had texted you because I think about it often. Monica and I had a beef. She, love Monica, absolutely undersold it because it was not over in a day.
Oh,
it was
really?
not squashed that night. It took a longer period of time of me groveling to her to make it right, which was fine. And there's a good chance I was probably in the wrong. But you said something that made me laugh, and I took it as a great compliment. JP was kind of like, oh, how could you be with him? And then you said, John Senning is what Michael Franti wants to be. And that really touched me deep in my heart. I just want you to know. I don't even fully know what it means.
You know what it means.
But I think I thought I knew what it meant, and I took it as a great, great compliment. And thank you.
This carefree guy who's loving and kind of hippie-ish. Yeah. Michael Franti wishes he could do that.
Yeah.
And a loyal man.
And I do that. Yeah, that hit me in my soul. By the way, I've been wanting to show you all day, and it just popped into my head. Check out my new planter shoes, dude. No flops today.
Oh,
dude, check out the kicks.
I looked under. Yeah.
I'm bringing them up. Bone TV, you can see them too.
Oh, those look comfy. Yeah, they definitely look like Hey Dudes without the back on them.
Yeah,
is that what they're called, Hey Dudes?
Yeah, those are. Yeah, these are not Hey Dudes, but yeah, these are. They have no back on them, and supposedly they're gonna help me have less pain in my life. I'm not ready to be shoe guy. This is as close as I'm getting to shoe guy. I gotta breathe, baby. The only concern is that these will 100% in the near future smell horrendous.
Because of the no socks all the time?
Yes,
and you're constantly just putting your foot in it?
That's a tough one, yeah. I think it will, I think it's, I don't know how long I have until they start smelling, but today's a good day because today's the beginning. So are we down? Is the stream down at the moment?
Oh, did they go back up?
I'm not sure.
And it's back up.
And you know, and I heard Drew address this the other day. Like, there is literally nothing on earth that we can do. I can appreciate if you're watching and it's not working, that it brings you anger. I'm right there with you, brothers and sisters. But we literally have no control. Like we have. There's not a single thing on planet Earth that we could do. And I even saw somebody go, I think it's your windscreen on your mic that's messing with the audio. That's insane. Yeah. And that is not the case. And if Dizzy and or I could do anything to fix it, I promise you we would. We're not getting tons of guidance on it. I don't know why it's been happening for so long. I don't know. I understand it's a daily thing. Bothers us, bothers me. But, I'm not telling you to go to complain to anybody else either. I'm just telling you we can't do anything about it.
No, I text John Brennan, and then he told me who I should message, and I did.
Who is that?
Tampa Engineering.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
They love having us on their radar. I don't know why people are calling. I have a feeling it has to do with shoes, but I'll take a couple before I get into the story of the old lady who shot her neighbor in the face. I will say, just because I got you here now, it wasn't a real gun, but he still was shot in the face. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What it do?
Hello?
Howdy.
Hi.
What's up?
My name is Jamie. I just wanted to talk to you about your shoes. Have you ever tried Olakai sandals?
I do. I actually, the flip-flops that I've been wearing up until today are Olakai. So yes, that was my first. That was my first step to cure myself, and I've had those for about 3 months, and it got worse. So I've retired the Olakais, and now I'm on. I don't even know what the hell these were called, but yeah, some sort of old man shoe I have now. But thank you for that. I tried those. Senning Show, you're live on the air. What up? What's
up, John? What's up, Diz? It's Ryan. How you doing, man?
Hey, Ryan. Do you know Ryan? He said that.
A lot of Ryans.
Yeah, he said that like you should know him. Do we know you?
He does. Don't play games, does he? I got your cell phone number. I'm really put that on there.
Ryan, Cop Ryan. Yeah.
Oh,
the former Cop Ryan.
Okay.
Former pig.
What up, Ryan? How you doing?
Thanks, Diz. Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome,
No, Diz has heard me call in on Calda before about something you were talking about, the Disney trips.
Oh, yeah. How it's not super affordable for the average man anymore.
Let me tell you something. I have four kids, 12 and under, from 5 to 12. And it is astronomical. If I even had you guess on how much I've spent, it is absurd. Sometimes I make myself sick trying to think about this and collaborate everything that I've been spending. We went twice this year and spent probably close to $20,000.
Jesus,
twice.
How many kids you got?
Now I have 4. Now listen. I spent most of the money that I'm spending is on the hotel because we have a big family. It's my wife and I and 4 kids.
Yeah.
And we have to get we usually so we don't have to drive.
Have you ever thought of putting a sprinkler in the yard and telling the kids to run through it? Have you ever thought of that as a backup option?
Let me tell you, what happened was usually it's the hotel. The hotel, there's 3 hotels that basically surround Epcot and Disney, which is the Grand Floridian, the Polynesian, the Contemporary. Right, we stay at the Contemporary a couple of times, and it's like $1,200 a night. That's number one.
That's
number
insane.
2,
you need to find yourself a La Quinta down the block, and you'll be good to go. I'm sorry, you're cutting out, sir. Gotta go. I know you're Disney's friend, but your phone's cut out. Sorry about that. Bad connection. I think it's the same thing that's going on with the board is going on with the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, clearly an issue there.
No, Mike Cernak did come in earlier in the show and asked me if there's phone issues, so it has been on.
Yeah, so the phone did. I'm sorry about that, Ryan, if that is your real name. The phone just totally dropped there. I have the audio of a man, you get to a certain age in your life, and you'd like to think that the drama's done.
Yeah.
That any serious drama or issues that you've had with people, those days are behind you. And when you hear about people that live in old folks communities, it seems like there is often, probably just out of sheer boredom, a lot of drama, a lot of people that are fighting for a bunch of different reasons. I've seen different versions of why and how this story happened. This one is actually the most local, and they posted it 3 hours ago from the NBC affiliate in New York. And it says that this drama between these 2 old fogies stemmed from a pet feud, and I have the audio to tell exactly what happened. The video is nuts.
Now to a shocking attack on Long Island. A 76-year-old woman hauled into court.
Oh, this is up in JP Land, up in Long Island. Did you guys talk about this today?
No.
Long Island.
Today accused of shooting her neighbor in the face with a flare gun.
It happened in a gated community in West Babylon for people ages 55 and older. And the attack was caught on this Ring camera video.
Dude, the video is insane because the dude is probably about 6 feet away from this woman. He has a dog on a leash, and she takes this flare gun and just shoots him right in the face, and then he attacks the hell out of this old lady. 76-year-old woman. He grabs her by the neck. He grabs her by the hair. He pulls her to the ground. It is we can all hope and pray that we never have to see our grandparents in a position such as this.
Investigators say the victim was walking his dog when a woman opens her door and shoots him at point-blank range. News 4's Paisy Chang live in Central ISIP, where that woman faced a judge today. Paisy.
Rana, by all accounts, these 2 have been at it for a while. They do not get along, and they each have filed complaints with the management company of this apartment complex that they live in. But yesterday, for some reason, it escalated to a point that became violent and shocking. The woman, like you said, fired a flare gun in the man's face, and it was all captured on home security camera.
But I've been here 8 years.
Yeah. Richard
Dude, this guy, by the way, they're interviewing this guy, Richard, who was shot in the face. It looks as if his wound has not been tended to at all. I don't know if they shot this story 5 minutes after he was shot in the face. Dude, it is a nasty open wound with blood smears still running down his face. It looks like he's not tended to it since it actually happened. And I'm going to give you the spoiler. This guy sounds crazy. Not sure that he should have been shot in the face with a flare gun, but this is a crazy person, in my opinion.
Trone needed 6 stitches to patch up his face after a neighbor armed with a flare gun fired at him.
Didn't think I'd do it, huh? Did you? Do what?
76-year-old Kathleen Schumann pulled the trigger, hitting Catrone, the flare ricocheting off his face into the parking lot of their apartment complex.
What is wrong with you?
It happened so quickly, Catrone said he had no time to think, but he wanted to protect his dog and himself.
His dog did get loose.
Kathleen showed no emotion. She claimed I was the devil. She claimed I tried to murder her. And she said, I'm sorry I missed.
Police arrested and charged Schumann with assault. Catrone's blood was still on the walkway in front of their apartments. The two had been arguing over their pets, her house cat and his dog.
Then he started.
Dude, this is, though, all jokes aside, haha, it's funny, old lady shoots old man in the face. But this is like the primest example of what happens when you have these neighborly relationships that go so bad. Like they're saying this has been going on for years.
Yeah.
These two people just tormenting each other. So, it is funny and probably borderline true. I'm the bitch boy of the neighborhood. But I would rather do that than say I'm going to live in this house for the next 10 years. And every day when I come home, I've got my number one enemy in life posted up right next door to me, who now, because I've made him feel some sort of way, wants to do something to me. And that is extreme. But this is a perfect example of a neighborly dispute going on for years and years and ending with a dude getting shot in the face with a flare.
It is pretty funny, too, that, like, if she has family visit and she driving home and, like, the guy gives her a finger when she drives by and, like, what's up with him? You go, I shot him with the flare gun.
I shot him in the flare gun.
He hasn't gotten over it.
Yeah, bitch boy.
Harassing her because he said her cat was always upsetting his dog, and she would sit outside with it.
I just asked her, can you keep the cat inside? And that started the situation.
See, that's all it takes.
In court, Schumann pleaded not guilty.
All I said, sir, was please keep your grass clippings in your own driveway. And then he just attacked me. He just stabbed me repeatedly, sir.
Stupid question. Can anyone just buy a flare gun?
I think so. I think yeah.
Right?
You mean like, do you have to go through the same process as a real gun?
Like what are the parameters? Like, do they be like, all right, well, you need a boat license or something where like, well, I guess not, because you could be in the woods and shoot up a flare, right?
Yeah. No, I think you could probably, not that this should be a, workaround for people that can't get a real gun, because according to this guy's face, won't do that much damage. I mean, it's bad. He's got a big hole in his face, but he's alive.
Guilty. The judge ordered her to stay away from Catrone. Catrone is trying to process what happened.
I've lived in Manhattan. I've lived in San Francisco. I've lived in Boston. And nothing ever happened to me.
Never shot in the face.
I moved to Suffolk County in a senior community, and my neighbor shoots me in the face with a flare.
Schumann's bail was set at $5,000.
What do you say to a grandparent? Like, what do you say if your grandma calls you, or you get the call that your grandma has been put in jail for shooting her neighbor in the face? Like, it's just. My grandparents were always very docile. It's hard for me to compute a grandparent that is capable of such a thing.
I can't see my grandparents doing that. They're just not the type. Maybe on my dad's side, like his parents, they're not with us now. But I could definitely see my parents doing that when they get to an old age. Like, well, I'm going to shoot this guy in the face with this flare gun.
Yeah, actually, now that you say that. Yeah, my dad too.
Yeah.
I mean, under the right circumstances.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think he necessarily wants to shoot anybody in the face, but if they ever ended up in a condo or someplace they had closer neighbors, they hate their neighbors now. Like, my dad hates his neighbors now, and I just think they're indifferent to them, really. But if they were fighting back, I could see him pulling out probably the real. Sadly, with my dad, it'd probably be a real gun though.
Oh,
dude,
does he have a real gun?
Oh, dude, Does the real Red John have a real gun?
Stupid question.
Yeah, I would say how many real guns does he have? Yeah, dude, he was
the face you made.
Dude,
like, what are we doing here?
Modern day George Zimmerman, dude. Don't play. Don't play in the neighborhood. That's all I'm getting at. But I think back to my grandparents who were. They were very chill. They traveled and things like that. And just I don't know that the average person who makes it to that age has that level of rage in them. Like, it's much easier to go, that thing we talk about all the time, the ability to go, let it go. Everything's going to be fine. I think the average old person probably has a little bit more of that than the younger person.
I think it could go either way. I think sometimes people just get to that age where they're just tired of dealing with us.
Maybe angry old people.
Yeah.
Dude, I did have I wouldn't even call this a road rage incident because it wasn't a road rage incident. It was I was going to be run off. No, I was going to be run off the road. Dude, I was coming back. I was driving this morning, and I'll tell you where I was coming back from later in the show. Let's just say I was meeting somebody in a back alley to pick up a food item, and I'll tell you a little bit later. And this dude, he just wasn't looking. I was in the lane. He just starts coming over. So I'm not giving an angry toot. I'm not giving an angry beep beep. This is a, hey, you're running me into oncoming traffic. You're entering the lane when I'm here.
Yeah.
And I just give a little toot, toot, toot. And immediately I look over and this guy is enraged.
Freaking out.
He is freaking out. So much so that I drove. He followed me. He followed me for a minute. And I don't know if he was going where I was going, but I drove past my house because I'm like, I'm not going to take this psycho to where I live, only because he merged when I was in the lane. And all I did, the friendliest, most docile beep, 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 sent this dude into
it was complete. Hey,
it was a real,
hey.
I'll tell you this, bitch boy honk
all
day long. It was 100% a bitch boy honk, and it was still enough to have this man spiraled. Let's step aside for a moment. When we come back, something that happened yesterday took me down this train of thought. If you were listening yesterday during Judge Juicy, there were things that happened, but also there was a musical element.
Okay.
And I want to focus on that musical element a little bit and find out what's on your baby making playlist. And we will give away some more prizes. I'm trying to clear them out before we get out to Ferg's on Friday because it's going to be tough then. So keep it locked in for your opportunity to win tons of prizes and a bunch more on Senning Show. But how about $1,000 right now? That's not too shabby. I'm getting there. It's happening. Yeah, I just want just not about the cursing, about the word.
Okay.
Yeah. Now let's wait a second. This hour's keyword is GLAD. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and enter GLAD. That's G-L-A-D. Before 30 minutes past the top of the hour, and the $1,000 Bone bonus could be yours. Maybe you got some loser friends or family that don't listen to The Bone. Text them the word GLAD. Tell them to download the Bone app. Tell them to put the word in. It's that simple. You can win $1,000. If you get that call from a number you don't know in the next 30 minutes, pick it up and make sure if you do win, you give them a little vroom vroom, a little RLOL in the mix. Shout out Senning Show. Shout out Dizzy. We'll be very, very grateful. Go get that money. The word is GLAD. It feels so good to have football season back, and it's even better now that Corona is an official partner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Flags up, limes in. It's week 2, and you're going to be able to catch all the football action with Corona Sunday from noon to 2 at Sea Dog Brew Pub on Treasure Island, or from 4 to 6 at Maloney's in West Chase. And friendly reminder, the Bucs are playing Monday night against Houston. You can watch that game with the Corona crew at Courtside Grill in St. Pete. My friends over at Corona are giving you the chance to score tickets to a Bucs game, including the new VIP pirate ship access. And I'm telling you, I'm seeing these things around the office. I have to get my hands on one, and you will be able to. A custom red Corona Bucs Yeti cooler that you're going to want to get your hands on. Find out where you can win all season long at coronafootball.com. Corona, now an official partner of your Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fire the cannons.
Girl, you're my best friend. You're wearing my ring. Dive to the bottom and bring me everything.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The NFL lives on 102.5 The Bone.
This week, it's the first doubleheader of the season on The Bone. This Sunday at 1, it's the Giants versus the Cowboys. Then at 4, it's the Super Bowl rematch as the Eagles head to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs.
Not just one team, but a bunch of them, all in one spot. It's NFL football right here on 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
zip, zero, zilch. That's what you'll pay at Ken Ganley Kia, home of 0% financing, zero down. We've got over 1,200 Kias on sale with crazy low prices starting from just $17,988. Like a 22 certified Kia Seltos EX, not $24,000, not even $20,000. On sale, $17,988. Got a trade? Regardless of what you owe, we want to pay it off. Bad credit, no credit, negative equity, bankruptcy. If you earn at least $500 a week, we want to say, yes, you're approved. We're discounting brand new Kias up to $5,000 off. $5,000 off MSRP at Ken Ganley Kia, Newport Richey on US 19. Online at KenGanleyKia, NewportRichey.com.
KMA rebates assigned to dealer, APR and dealer discount on 25 Sporting, 1667 per month for 1,000 finance plus tax, title, and doc fee and approved credit through KMF.
When you hire Bernetti PA for your injury case, we make the process easy for you to monitor. We provide you our app so that you can monitor your case at any time. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, no stress. Hey, it's JP. And with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate, you can skip the stress, make the most money, and close in as little as 21 days. Listen to their client Jerry's experience. Quote, "We needed to move quickly, and we were worried that the process would be lengthy and that we would spend a lot of money on repairs. Mark Spain Real Estate got us an offer in just 3 days and over the asking price. It was amazing. I can't thank Mark Spain Real Estate enough," end quote. Selling your home is one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the United States, and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed offer would be today. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get that guaranteed offer on your home today. That's markspain.com and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Johnny B here. Do you like to make sports bets like me because it's the only thing that makes the WNBA watchable? Look, if your betting strategy is wearing your lucky underwear and asking your buddy which mascot would win in a fight, flip the odds back in your favor with Genesis13AI.com. Genesis 13 ain't about hope and horoscopes. It's nuclear-powered AI intel, real-time updates, and only the highest confidence bets that really matter. So stop betting like a dumb dickhead. Go to Genesis13AI.com today.
Take advantage of Labor Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Tucson SE for only $259 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. The credit 36 monthly, 10K miles a year, $39.99 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Open Phone gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Open Phone lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you and your team can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to Need to take calls on the go? Open Phone automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Open Phone's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to coach your team and level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with Open Phone. Open Phone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try Open Phone for free at openphone.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's openphone.com/free. openphone.com/FREE.
John Senning here with my good buddy Drew Garabo. Did you know that Ferg's Sports Bar has officially been named the #1 sports bar in America? And you know we're throwing a party Tampa Bay style.
Friday, September 12th, join John Senning and me as we broadcast live to celebrate this huge win for a true Tampa Bay legend.
This is not just another night out. This is a hometown celebration of the best sports bar in the country.
Bring your crew, raise a Bud Light, and let's pack Fergs to celebrate being #1 in America, dollar Bud Light and Bud Light drafts while supplies last.
Don't you wish your life came with a warning app?
Stop. That dog does not want to be petted.
Just a little heads up before something bad happens.
Move your coffee cup away from your computer. Oh, no.
So you can have more control.
Stop. You're texting your boss by mistake.
Uh-oh. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Warning. The cap is loose on that ketchup.
Ugh. Don't wait. You have the power to change the outcome. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its pre-diabetes awareness partners.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
Yeah. Welcome back to Senning Show. Now I think this song isn't that it's like the best baby maker ever. But I think that it was just kind of my first baby maker. Like, okay. I think that, and I don't even mean that literally. I just think as I was becoming a young man, when I think back to high school dances and middle school dances, when you're rubbing bodies for the first time and you start feeling things, this song just sticks out in my head as a horny song from my life being a young man. It's a banger, but
it is. I think the key for, well, not even the key for me, what I'm going to send you is going to be the ones I grew up on.
Yeah.
So not like the Luther Vandross, not the Marvin Gaye. Right. The one from our
Exactly.
era.
Exactly. And I believe, I don't know what started it, but I think Drew was having a conversation similar to this last week or the week before, and his lane is a little bit different. I can't even think of the name, but there's that almost industrial. Like, to me, I would call it scary, but it's real kind of intense, like the stuff that you would hear at the castle. Because I think a song like this, the R&B genre, it may pop into your head first and foremost as baby makers, but I don't think that's what everybody's doing. I want to hear your baby makers that you wouldn't think would be baby makers.
Oh, okay.
Real quick, I love telling you about Wild Fork. And if you haven't already tried food from Wild Fork, well, what the hell are you waiting on, first and foremost? Secondly, you're going to have the opportunity if you find yourself at the Mike Calta tailgate, because Wild Fork is stepping up to the plate, providing the proteins for Danny and his crew to cook. So you'll be able to try everything Wild Fork, cooked in pretty much the best way possible by Danny and the crew at the Mike Calta tailgates. But maybe you're tailgating at home. Maybe you got your own tailgate going somewhere at the stadium. stock up at Wild Fork, whether it's the basics, burgers and dogs, tons of selections, different types of sausages and things you never even thought of, to the more, the things that take a little more work. Some brisket, some ribs. They have it all, 450 items. You can order online and pick it up. You can order it online and get it delivered right to your front door, or just go shopping. I would say if it's your first time, go do that. Locations in South Tampa, West Chase, and St. Pete right here on 4th Street North. We love you. WildForkFoods.com. Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Yeah, I was going to say a really good baby-making song is that Janet Jackson, That's the Way Love Goes.
That's not bad.
Hold on.
That's the way love goes.
It is. I don't know if I know this song.
You do. When you hear it, you will.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for getting the ball rolling. It is very weird. Like, of the things, and I think it was just like my journey through music and what I was listening to at different times, because that genuine R&B era of the mid 90s, I think, was when I was first starting to listen to any form of R&B. So people always hit me with the, is it ready for the world? Ready for the world. Okay. Is that the name of the group? Am I saying that wrong?
Ready for the world.
Wait, I feel like I'm saying that wrong.
Yes.
Hold on. Right?
Yes.
That era of, I guess, late 80s, early 90s R&B totally passed me by. Like, people are like, oh, this song, that song. A lot of the time, I don't know any of those songs from the early 90s R&B scene.
I know some of them, not like that one. The one you're referencing right now, I wasn't knowledgeable about this one. But like I said, the Marvin Gayes and all that. Of course, the Luther Vandross, Isley Brothers.
Dude, yeah. The Isley Brothers. All right. So Diz has sent me a list of his. Well, do you
recognize any of them?
One of them I recognize right away, and this is a jam. And hold on. Hold on. Let me play the clean version. Stand by. Dude, great song.
The Dream, man.
Dude, what happened to The Dream? Is The Dream around?
I don't know. I mean, he is, but not like making new music.
Dude, this was a great one. And like a pro tip is, if you go onto your Spotify or your Amazon and you did like the Dream falsetto radio, like, you'd probably be pretty locked into a solid baby making mix for the night.
Dream, very underrated. Him and Neo were responsible for most of the hits you heard in 2000s, whether they sang it or someone else.
Dude, for some reason, when I read The Dream, the face I automatically envisioned was The Weeknd, not The Dream.
Oh, okay.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's Kev. What's up?
What's going on, man? How you doing today?
Hey, man, you got to at least do Eric Church, Wrecking Ball. That's a good one.
Oh, dude. Now I love that because it's a little bit outside of the norm. Do you know, sir, the backstory with me in this song?
Oh. No.
Okay. Did you say yeah or no?
No, he said no.
All right.
No.
I'm going to throw you on hold, and I'm going to give you a prize because you did not know this. Dude.
That no did sound like a yeah that second. Yeah. What?
Dude, this song. Do you remember the story?
I've been gone.
You said it on this show?
Yeah, I think at some point maybe I've told you, or sometime when Drew was in here, but the story behind this song is really deeply, deeply disturbing. And I hope that my parents are listening right now.
Oh, no. I don't think I heard this.
So I wasn't familiar with like what this song was about. Like, I just thought it was a cool song by Eric Church. And when my dad calls my mom, the song that plays on her phone is Wrecking Ball by Eric Church.
This does sound familiar.
And I think I found out in real time on the show what the lyrics were, because I'll just cut you off a piece of the lyrics. This is, again, the song that plays when my dad calls my mom. I'm gonna find out what that house is made of. It's been too many nights since it's felt us make love. I want to rock some sheetrock and knock some pictures off the wall. Gonna love you, baby. Like a Wrecking Ball. Really conjures up imagery of your parents.
That's why we have so much in common, because when my dad calls my mom, it plays the Whisper Song by Yin Yang Twins.
This is the country version of that, by the way. Solid pick. And music that kind of lives in this space that's a little bluesy. Underrated vibe. Yeah, the last line. And that old house is going to be shaking, rafter and rocking, foundation quaking, crash out through the front door, back you up against the wall.
God.
Love you, baby. Take it right there, baby.
Oh, my God.
Rock you, baby. Like a Wrecking Ball.
Yeah. More like Katrina. He's bringing that Katrina thunder, bro.
Traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing. And once I figured it out, like my mom didn't change it. Like anytime she's over at the house and my dad's not with her, I'm subjected to hearing Wrecking Ball echoing through the halls of my home. It takes me back to my trauma every time. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Charles.
Charles, what up, buddy?
All right. What about Marvin Gaye? Come on.
No, I mean, I think Marvin Gaye.
That's the easy answer.
Yeah,
we were just not looking for that.
Yeah, I think Marvin
Gaye. That's the easy one? Okay, no worries. I just jumped in the car and I was like, oh, this is what they're talking about. My bad.
I mean, you're obviously on to something in that the most prototypical easy pick, and I'm not saying that to be a dick, is Sexual Healing by Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. The R. Kellys, the Luther Vandross, the Marvin Gayes, those are the common ones. You know that's going to be put on.
Still a jam, though.
It is.
Still makes you feel something every time. You know who Ben Harper is? You ever heard of him?
Is that the guy who plays Sonic? The voice of Sonic?
No. This guy was like
he's like a
singer, songwriter, rock man. He's still out there, but I think he really popped along the time of Jack Johnson. Dude, he did a cover of Sexual Healing, and I think I know that it's sacrilege for a song like that to say it's better than the original.
Oh my God!
It's not better than the original, but it's like it's a new song, and I love it.
Oh, baby, now let's get down tonight. Hey, I'm hot just like your oven. Well, I need your loving.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, man. Fritz.
Fritzy, baby. What's up? Dude, you're like,
hey.
I don't know. You're almost like one of those cicadas or something. Like you lay dormant for months on end, and then all of a sudden you're just like, hey, it's Fritz. Like you're just around, man. I like it. I like it.
I don't want to,
No, you're not.
People.
No, I didn't mean that you were being a bug, literally. I just meant we won't hear from you for a while, and then all of a sudden we hear from you. It was meant to be a compliment, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to call every day like somebody I could mention.
Like who? Who you got beef with? I love a little caller-on-caller violence. Who do you want to bury?
Well, I don't really want to bury anybody.
Dude, I want to know what Fritz is getting down to, because I have a feeling it's some sort of raunchy 80s hair metal or something.
Well, no. I was just going to say, there's a lot of good songs out there.
Well, give me one, would you?
Okay, Uncle Solly by Aerosmith.
Uncle Solly?
Salty.
And is this a song about his wiener? Is that what he calls his wiener, Uncle Salty?
I don't know, man, but it came out in the 70s.
All right, let me catch the vibe and see if I could get down to this. Let me check my.
Well, you better smoke a little bit before you listen to it.
All right. Well, I can't do that right this moment, but you got to check your thrust count. You got to see if this is something you could thrust to.
Nah, hell no. This ain't no sex song.
I don't know, dude.
I think he made Uncle Luke, Doo-Doo Brown.
I don't know that this is something I could get down to.
No, I want to do that. What's that thing they call when they walk on the dance floor a lot? At country bars?
Line dancing.
Line dancing. I want to line dance.
This is kind of line dancey. So I've got a band that nobody knows. And, not to give away too many of my my bedroom secrets, but these 2 albums became like just the albums that are on, I would say, 85% of the time when the time is right. The band is called Catastro, and they did 2 acoustic albums back to back. And it's just, I don't know what it is about the vibe of these albums. They feel so kind of like gritty, maybe.
This is yours?
This is, I mean, both these albums, Bones 1 and 2, are
Bone into Bones.
I didn't even think of that angle of it.
Lonely, lonely, I've been gone for days, trying to find a smile on my face. I don't know if I'll ever feel the same, but she don't know.
Welcome to Senning Show. You're live on the air. Who's this?
What's going on, man? I'm going to stay anonymous in case there's some female listeners out there that got hit with this 2-piece combo in the bedroom.
So you like this is your secret weapon, and you don't want ladies knowing that they fell victim to your game. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I know you got a big audience listening right now.
Hopefully,
but
that's the plan.
If they ever got hit with the sing along Cody Johnson, because I sing as well, so I'll start off with the Cody Johnson, Nothing on You, and then follow it up with some Closer by Kings of Leon.
Oh,
it's not.
Did you say you sing it like you serenade this song to them when you're about to do it?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm singing with it. Yeah.
Wait, you're having sex and singing the song in the girl's ear while you're doing it?
You sing first.
Yeah. What was Drew's question? I'm sorry. John's question.
What's the name of the song? The Cody Johnson song.
Cody Johnson, Nothing on You.
I want to hear you. I want to hear you cut us off a piece real quick, and then we'll play the real version. Cut me off a little piece, big boy.
Wearing your black dress, red shoes, makeup, perfume, and diamonds.
My panties.
I am sopping wet. I am dripping. I'm sorry to whoever. Oh wow! Listen,
making fun of the guy. And he's awesome.
He's killing the game. All right, you're getting something.
The voice on the line. Sounds just like him.
Makeup, perfume, and diamonds.
This is a good. This has got a baby making vibe, and especially if that guy's whispering it in your ear.
The second you walk through.
Yeah, country baby makers you would think wouldn't exist.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
There are some. There are some out there. And this one might be one of them. Oh, this is one that just popped into my head. A baby maker. It's a little too literal, a little too on the nose. Luke Combs, The Kind of Love We Make. Got a damn fine thrust count.
We've been burning both ends, keeping the lights on.
Shout out to Joj with a great song. Dude, I remember, it wasn't my first kiss, but it was probably my second kiss. And it was in my neighbor's bedroom.
Nice.
She put on the Crazy Sexy Cool album.
Yeah.
And
a little TLC.
I was very young. It didn't get too heated at all. It was barely tongue at that point, but this song definitely holds a special place in my heart and pants. Shout out to Joj. Oh, dude. Slurping down a big gulp while this is playing. That's the life.
Ooh, this is a good one. Good pick, JoJo. I'm about to break the cucumber back out.
Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
Hey, man, it's Vinny.
Vinny, what up?
We, down there on South Street, where we're from, we put on that crazy bitch from Buck Cherry.
Dude, that's another, and I thought that the Fritzy Baby was going to go more in that direction. That is another avenue, is the kind of raunchy dirt rock era.
Yeah.
And this is, I would say...
it's nice.
Now this is, like, you're setting the stage for not just lovemaking.
No, you're
like
effing the...
That's Pound Town. That's Pound Town.
You're railing if this song is on.
We're going to your place, and now you got to freak me out. Scream so loud.
Yeah, this love to country music, but I do go down, to some. And The Devil Went to Georgia. That's what I do when I'm down there.
I thought for sure you were headed to some sort of punchline about you having sex with your cousin. Senning Show, you're live on the air. Who's this?
It's Dave.
Dave, what up, buddy?
What up, man? I would say 9 Inch Nails, Closer.
Now that, we are remiss in not mentioning it up until this point already because they are in town tonight, and I know everybody's excited about it. And that's right in the wheelhouse of the kind of music that I was trying to better describe that I know Drew likes, and I'm sure likes in the bedroom. This industrial kind of, like this is, That's the vibe that I think this sets. Is a, I'm gonna throw you on the list of give away something because nobody else mentioned 9 Inch Nails and they're in town tonight.
Oh
yeah. This is a no clean version on this. Anytime you have a lyric that says "I want to feel you from the inside," you know it's a baby maker. All right, one more call. Senning Show, you're live on the air. We're talking baby maker anthems. Who'd this be?
Hey, it's Jay, man. I'm just going to bring it all the way back to where you started. Let's go 112, Anywhere.
Ooh, that is that's a good one. It
don't get much better than that, man.
You are right in that sweet spot as well.
Any 112 song is actually good, right?
I had a list even, and I think this was on it. Thank you. Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, that's actually a boner in the beginning.
All alone, you and me. Yo, this song's a banger.
Dude, you know what? Man, I wanted to bust this out on Friday in the mix. Well, I think I'm going to hold on to it. I got a banger that's not quite, it's baby making in nature, but I really wanted to bust it out at Ferg, so I'm going to hold on to it.
Nice.
Same era. Probably, I'll give you about as much of a giveaway as I can. Probably the only song ever written about getting a boner while you're dancing with someone.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it is?
That's one of my go-tos.
That's a hell of a tune.
You were talking the other day about a song that you waited all day to record, the music video. That was the thing I waited for, a song on the radio.
Oh, yeah.
First song I waited all day
Gotta have it. Gotta lock it in.
And I was like 8. I didn't know what they were singing about.
Do not go anywhere. When we get back, I've got two things. I will tell the story because it's too good not to. About how I met up with a man in a back alley this morning to get some food. I'll tell you what that food item was and thank the man. And if we get to it, a professional dominatrix has released her list of what she believes the most popular kinks are in America. There's at least 2 things on the list that I did not know people were into at all. And I'll get into that and a bunch more with more Senning Show coming your way. John's Joints at the top of the hour with Drew Garabo. Keep it locked to the bone. Hoping we get that email in a minute that we got a winner on the Bone bonus giveaway.
Close to you, just let it flow. There's no other place to go.
Are you looking to buy new windows? Well, before you decide, make sure you get a free quote from Reese Windows and Doors. My good buddy, a cat named Mo, just got windows from Reese Windows. It's changed the game in his home. At Reese, they've been installing windows for over 50 years. And Reese Impact windows come with a lifetime guarantee that transfers when you sell. Everybody's looking for ways to boost the value of your home. Well, how about a warranty on the windows that transfers to the new owner? Most windows installed in under 8 weeks, and installation is included. You can get a free quote today. Visit reesewindows.com. And if you want to be entered to win $25,000 in new windows for your home from Reese Windows, all you got to do is text TRUST to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY.
Yes, it's true that most injury attorneys don't cost you a dime unless they get you money for your injuries. I'm Tampa injury attorney Mo DeWitt. It pains me to hear people still don't know that you don't have to pay me up front. Never deal with the insurance companies alone. They have a team of lawyers, and you should have a team too. Injured on the go? Just call Mo. Visit justcallmo.com or call me at 1-800-CALL-MO. Mo DeWitt, office, Tampa.
One of the things that sets IDC apart from other jewelry stores is the selection, the sheer volume of diamonds available in any shape and any size.
You truly cannot compete with our inventory.
Meet IDC's Ryan McMahon, who explains that because International Diamond Center is a direct importer, they don't have to borrow diamonds from wholesalers or third-party suppliers like other stores.
When somebody is shopping around, say they're looking for a 2-3 carat diamond, a lot of stores don't own that level inventory. What they'll do is they'll say, I understand that's what you're looking for. Let me have a few options sent in for you tomorrow. They're just middlemaning a deal.
And that, Ryan says, always leads to a higher cost for you, but not at IDC.
When you come into one of our stores, you want to see a 2 carat, a 3 carat, 4 carat, 5. You can do that because we own the goods. We buy it right. We don't have to call around or source anything.
International Diamond Center. Bigger selection, better value every day.
I can sell a higher quality product at the most competitive pricing you'll find.
Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
Take control of your life, whether you're just starting out in the workforce or you've been working the same job for 20 years and you're ready for change. Think about the world of aviation maintenance and being trained at the National Aviation Academy right here in Clearwater, where that training is going to be hands-on. You'll be working on jets and engines and propellers of aircraft. Be trained and entering your new job in just a few months, and they're going to make that transition from life to the campus world as smooth as possible. Make the decision now. Go to NAA.edu. The next class starts September 24th. Go now, NAA.edu.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
John Senning and Dizzy of Senning Show, known as the kings of chill around these parts. If you don't know, you're about to know about the Kava Social Club in downtown Bradenton. Pretty much cleaning up with the Bradenton's Best Award, Best Bar, Best Date Night Spot, Best Live Music, Best Coffee Shop, and they got something going on almost every night of the week. Wednesday, tell them about it, Dizzy.
Karaoke, go sing your heart out. My suggestion, Usher, really pops the crowd.
Thursday, baby.
You think you know it all? Prove it. Got trivia night on Thursdays. Prove that you're the smartest in the room.
Friday.
Open mic night, our favorite, whether you want to rap, sing, tell some comedy, or maybe some snap poetry.
And Sunday, fun day.
Are you a Poindexter? This is probably your night because it's chess club. Be 3, 4, 5 moves ahead of your competition.
Check them out online at thekavasocialclub.com and on all your social medias at Kava Social Club. Kava Social Club, where your vibe attracts your tribe. Boola, baby!
Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down.
Don't let pneumococcal pneumonia break your stride. If you're 50 or older, you're at increased risk. So be proactive with Capvaxive pneumococcal 21-valent conjugate vaccine to help protect against invasive pneumococcal disease and pneumonia caused by certain types of pneumococcal bacteria. Capvaxive helps protect against the strains of bacteria that cause about 30% more IPD cases than any other pneumococcal conjugate vaccine in adults over 50, according to national-level CDC stats. Regional variations may exist. Don't get Capvaxive if you're allergic to the vaccine or its ingredients. Tell your doctor if you have a weakened immune system. Common side effects include injection site reactions, feeling tired, headache, muscle aches, and fever. Capvaxive does not protect against all strains. For more information, call 1-800-927-8888 or visit capvaxive.com. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Capvaxive. Need help paying for your Merck vaccine? Visit merckhelps.com. Sponsored by Merck.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Our firm handles hundreds of crash cases involving semi-trucks every year. A crash case involving semis is much different, and if you don't know what you're doing, you can leave lots of money on the table. Many times there is separate insurance for the cab and for the trailer. Sometimes there are actually layers of other insurances and excess insurance that some lawyers may not know about because they don't see that many cases. We see these cases every day. Also, there are federal laws governing the hours a driver may drive in a 24-hour period and logs that are required. A crash case involving a semi-truck is a totally different animal than a simple car crash. We have lawyers who only handle these cases. It's all they do. Rolling the dice with the wrong law firm can be disastrous. Call us on your cell phone at Pound Law, pound 529. It's so easy. Injured? Dial Pound Law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Are you a parent of a 2 to 8 year old? Listen closely for an exciting offer, then head to abcmouse.com/radio to learn more. By now, you've probably heard of ABC Mouse.
ABC Mouse is like a little one-on-one teacher. It has helped her so much.
We're offering a promo at abcmouse.com/radio to try it for free for a month, then $14.99 per month until canceled. Go to abcmouse.com/radio to see this offer. That's abcmouse.com/radio. Actual ABC Mouse users compensated for their testimonials, sponsored by Age of Learning.
Grown-ups, don't go back to school. Go forward through school into your future as an IT professional. Whether you're starting out, switching careers, or a veteran ready for change, My Computer Career can help you get into IT in just a few short months with no prior experience. So take the free career evaluation now at mycomputercareer.edu. Your rewarding career in IT awaits. That's mycomputercareer.edu. An Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including the VA benefits.
Ferg Sports Bar has officially been named the #1 sports bar in America. Come hang with Bud Light and The Bone to celebrate Friday, September 12th as John Senning broadcasts live at 1 p.m. and Drew Garabo joins the party at 3. We'll see you at the #1 sports bar in America. Ferg's, Friday, September 12th with Bud Light and 102.5 The Bone.
We put in time, energy, and resources because your case is worth it. Farrah and Farrah, Tampa.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show. With your host, John Senning.
Welcome back to Senning Show. I'm John Senning. He's Dizzy.
I looked at your photograph album, clicked through your Facebook page. I hoped I might find at least one of me and you back in our puppy love days. You probably
800-771-1025. Hit us up on social media at The John Senning, at Dizzy for Mayor.
Young and dumb, not worth the kisses.
If you haven't tried it yet, if you don't know what we look like and you never saw what this whole hot dog making process looks like, you can do so on YouTube, 1025 The Bone. Appreciate everybody in the vroom. Shout out to Jesse, Misfit Kitty, Rob, Trook77, Ray Redecker. One day I'm just going to tell everybody to type one letter just so I can properly see everybody who's in there, because there's got to be, it's like right now there's a little over 200. How many people do you think out of the 200 are actively typing things in the chat? I mean, it's got to be like 50, maybe 50, maybe 30, maybe less than that.
About 50.
Yeah.
I'm going with about 50.
So I know there are a lot of you that are just watchers. You're cucking the chat. You're cucking the vroom. Throw a hey in there. Let's see some names that we don't normally see in there.
Yeah, or if someone says something funny, at least write RLOL.
RLOL, so I know for certain that you really are LOLing and not just saying that you're LOLing. So this is very, very, very funny, and maybe not necessarily like me, but I believe it was a conversation on the show that it must have been. What else could it have been? That led me down this road. But I met a man in a parking lot this morning.
What do you mean you met a man in the parking lot? Like off Grindr?
He was not. It is funny because I feel like there's a grinder joke to be had based on the food product that I was procuring from him.
Oh, don't tell me.
But this dude Jason hit me up weeks ago. I actually think he might have called. I think he might have called even. He hit me up and we were talking about delicacies from other places or other food items that we liked, and I brought up the Kogel hot dog from Michigan. It is the delicacy of hot dogs from Michigan. It's got the natural casing, and anybody who's from up north knows about the Kogel dog.
So you met up with a stranger to get some wiener in the alley.
I hadn't necessarily thought of it in that verbiage, but I did meet who was up until today a stranger in a parking lot.
And that's not weird to you?
I could.
Yeah. So anyone could just hit up John and go, hey, man, I got this food for you. Just meet me in this alley. And you'll be like, all right, on my way. Send me the address.
I wouldn't say any food because there's also a couple different layers to this that maybe we need to work through, in that there is maybe it's a controversial debate amongst people in radio about eating food from listeners.
Yes,
like it's just a thing that people talk about. That they say, like, sometimes it hasn't happened in a long time, but people will drop by a tray of brownies or some cookies or home cooked food, and people are like, there's no way in hell that I'm eating that.
Yeah.
Now these hot dogs, they're hot dogs. I feel like, well, I guess I will say they're not actually in the package. So this man, Jason, who seemed very sweet, he could have injected them with some sort of drug that would kill me.
This
I guess.
fentanyl hot dogs that you have.
But then there's also, and I think this is what we were talking about, because it's coming back to me now. We were talking about the Flint-style coney sauce, where it's more like a loose meat than it is a sauce. So it's like a meat. So I guess I think he said his mom or his grandma makes the Flint-style coney. So I got 2 bags of Kogel hot dogs and 2 vacuum-sealed bags of homemade Flint-style coney sauce that I did meet a man who was very nice. His name was Jason in a parking lot.
Not just a man, a stranger.
He was a stranger.
Now he's a friend?
I mean, the term friend is very.
We don't just throw that around.
I mean, he was a sweet guy. He was a nice guy. He's originally from Flint, Michigan. He also did throw in whoop whoop. He even threw in
You're so easily fooled. So what's the difference? Let me ask you this. What's the difference in you meeting up with a stranger in an alley for food and Danielle driving to a stranger for a lamp?
Now, this is going to sound potentially sexist and misogynistic, but she's a lady.
Okay.
I mean, I think that, but let me tell you this. I didn't have protection. I mean,
you didn't have a flare gun on you.
I wasn't ready to. In what a unique way, if this guy wanted to, sodomize me or something. Like, what a way to do it. Be like, hey man, I got some hot dogs.
Yeah, they're in my trunk. Just bend over and look in there. And
I got some hot dogs over here for you. But I can't tell you how excited I am, because he also threw in whoop whoop a 12-pack of Rock and Rye Faygo, which is a Michigan delicacy as well. So I don't think I'm going to be able to do it tonight, and the weekend's going to get kind of crazy. So I think Sunday night is going to be parking lot hot dog night, and so I guess we'll decide how dangerous it was on whether or not I'm alive come Monday morning.
Yeah, Monday morning I get a text from John Brennan and go, hey, have you heard about John? He's going through it, man. I'm like, it's those fentanyl dogs he ate. What do you expect?
There's no, they look just completely on the up and up. I don't think there's any fentanyl in the dogs or anything like that. And Jason was a nice guy. We reminisced about Michigan memories right there in a parking lot off of 4th Street. He gave me his wieners, many of them, and the gravy, and I'm feeling pretty good about it.
So if you were listening, if you were from Michigan and you just tell John you want to meet up for some food, he'll do it. Just name some Michigan places. He'd be like, oh my God, you went to that store? We got to meet up.
Now,
that's all it takes.
Since you said that, let's be a little more specific. Any Hunter sausages from Michigan?
Yeah.
Specifically Kowalski.
Okay.
I will meet in a parking lot for that. Any better made chips.
Okay.
I will meet you in an alley for that.
That's from the show, right? That they do with the over the head. Okay.
That's another one. And then this would be hard to meet in a parking lot for, and not many people know about it. I'm curious if you have ever heard of it. Almond chicken. Almond chicken, which there's not tons of almonds that go into it, but the Chinese restaurants up in Michigan serve this almond chicken that is a breaded chicken breast, and then it comes with this like yellow gravy over the top of it. I would also meet a stranger in a parking lot for that as well. Like, those are the foods off the top of my head that I would meet you in a parking lot for.
Bro, you're insane.
I mean, it's dude, nostalgia and the foods of our childhood, they're very, very important to me.
Having said that, there's a lot of Canadian stuff out.
I was going to say, you're telling me that,
or bust up shot, like, oh, you got some, like Keith. I didn't know Keith.
Exactly.
He just had the accent. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'm starting to feel better.
I'm kind of on your side now.
All right, good deal. Good deal. So shout out to my guy who hooked me up with the Michigan delicacies today. Senning Show, you're on the air. Who's this?
This is Brandon. What's going on, John? What's up, Diz?
Dude, I got to tell you right off the gate right there, this is a Michigander. I bet my bottom dollar this is a Michigander.
Oh, yeah. Moved here from Houghton Lake 5 years ago.
You're damn right. I can hear it in your voice. I love it. What's up, buddy?
I just want to let you know that there's a couple that comes down here to Clearwater and Pinellas Park every winter about not every winter, about November, and they bring a motorhome and you can take order. They bring tons of Kogel products down, the ring bologna, pickled ring bologna.
I have heard that Kogel goes on the road and they do a tour. I don't know if that's the same thing that you're talking about, but Kogel goes and like post up in hotels and stuff and does a hot dog sale for everybody down here in Florida.
Yeah, right down here in Clearwater, yeah.
Dude, that's awesome, man. What do you think? Are you going to stay in Florida or are you going to move back to Michigan?
Never going back.
Oh, man. Do you even go back to visit?
Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. I'm leaving Friday morning.
Oh,
for
nice.
10 days.
Nice. It'll be nice and nice brisk air up there and maybe even some colors on the trees. I appreciate you checking in, buddy. Don't be a stranger.
Oh, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he hit me with I cut off his vroom. All we got was a vruh. Do they have special Canadian hot dogs? Like, were you eating Kogels in Canada?
I think so. I think it was a Kogel
Like,
thing.
there's not a hot dog automatically that you go, oh, yeah, that's the Canadian dog.
Probably, but, I told you, I'm not like you when it comes to brands and stuff. Like, you're like, oh, that's that, and you can go get it here.
That
And
is
blah,
true.
blah, blah.
I do hold my brands near and dear. The things that I like, I hold them near and dear to my heart. You are right about
Oh, yeah. Maple Leaf.
Maple Leaf hot dogs?
Literally, that's the brand, and it has I think that was the go-to.
Maple Leaf hot dog. Let me see what this is all about. Let me see what they got a natural casing on that bad boy. Oh yeah, look at that. Maple made with premium cuts of meat, natural ingredients, juicy and flavorful experience, flavors of preservatives. Dude, I got a question for you. What is pea meal?
Pea meal.
Oh yeah.
Pea meal like peeps.
No, pea meal.
Like just the letter P and the meal?
PEA meal. Bacon is a type of, it's a Canadian, I thought it was a Canadian delicacy. I thought for sure I was going to pop the crowd. I was going to vibe with some Canadian food. Pea meal bacon is a type of unsmoked, wet, cured bacon, pork loin, rolled in cornmeal.
Ugh.
Man, when I first heard about this, I thought that pea meal was what they called Canadian bacon in Canada.
Oh, no, I never heard of that. It's probably some Ian stuff. They probably ate that in Montreal. And gross. That's the dirty version of Canada.
Can you remember or recall like what Canadian bacon is called in Canada? Like it can't be called.
It's just bacon, I thought.
So then what's bacon called? If Canadian bacon in Canada is just bacon, then what is bacon?
It's what's it called? Exported bacon, imported bacon. Sorry.
Or do you call Canadian bacon and then you call regular bacon American bacon? I don't think that's true. Senning Show, you're live on the air.
Hey, this question is for Dizzy. You're from Trinidad, right?
My family is that's part of my roots and culture, but I was not born there. No.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken then. But so do you eat their food?
Do I eat Trini food?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Hell yeah, bro. So where do you get doubles from around here?
Oh, that's a great question.
What's a double? What's a double?
Double, it's hard to explain. It's dough on both sides, and it's like chickpea, and there's all this stuff.
It sounds like Bus Up Shop.
No.
Doubles is fire. The only place I've gotten it, and I don't want to say that they still got it down pat, was near Busch Gardens at Tara's Roti Shop.
Oh yeah.
You know about that?
Yeah, I know about that. It's falling off. I think the best place is like Miami area.
Yeah, well, DM me and let me know because I kind of agree with that. Tara's went downhill since she passed away and her family took over.
Yeah.
But if you let me know, hit me up,
Island Boys,
Island Boy,
dude. So what are doubles? You're saying it's hard to what is it? Is it a bowl? Is it a meat? Is it a
doubles is like a little hand snack that we eat in Trinidad, and it has chickpea in it, and it's like a soft bread. And
so it's a type of bread with stuff in it.
Yeah, like curried chickpeas.
That actually sounds pretty. That sounds pretty damn nice.
Usually spicy. Honestly, you get it all the time in Trinidad. That's like, you go to New York, wherever you see hot dog vendors. In Trinidad, it's double vendors.
Double vendors?
Yeah,
That's pretty sweet. By the way, I was right. As weird as it got, as one of the definitions was, in Canada, the pork product known in the United States as Canadian bacon is primarily called pea meal bacon. So pea meal in Canada is Canadian bacon for us, which it looks a little bit weirder than that, but
it looks disgusting.
But I mean, I can't tell you. I was going to try and simp for Canadian bacon, but I don't think I've ever ordered that on my own free will. I think I'm a big American bacon guy.
Yeah, and isn't it like, didn't they find out Canadian bacon isn't even just bacon? It's not like regular bacon?
Well, what are hot dogs? What are any of these processed meats that we eat? Do not go anywhere. When we come back, it's time to dig into John's joints. We will be joined by Drew Garabo, firing up the news of the day. Dude, you sent me a story a little bit ago that I wanted to make sure that I hit about pretty much the biggest country star on planet Earth almost decapitating a woman with a baseball bat. I want to touch on that. And then we didn't get to it earlier, so I've got the surprising kinks in America and the UFO that was shot by a Hellfire missile and what exactly happened when that took place. We'll do all that and a bunch more with Drew Garabo coming up next during John's Joints on Senning Show. When the power goes out during a storm, are you ready? Well, right now, Hawkins Service Co. is offering $50 off generator service. Do it now. We're feeling kind of lucky in the midst of hurricane season, but do it now before it's too late. With reliable service and trusted techs, Hawkins keeps your home running when the grid doesn't. Don't wait for the next outage. Call Hawkins Service Co. today, 813-445-8209. They've now done countless things in my home. They replaced all the lighting fixtures. It looks beautiful. I got my pool operating at a high level with a variable speed pool pump. My pool has never been cleaner, and I'm saving money. And my AC is cooler than it's ever been before. Get that $69 AC safety check right now as well. You can book online, hawkinsserviceco.com. If you're not taking advantage of any of these other deals, make sure you let them know. If it's your first time, you heard about them on Senning Show, 10% off right there. Again, it's hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
Let me know. Maybe you're the last train. Maybe you're the last train home.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. The Bone Bonus is back. The Bone is giving you $1,000 5 times a day, every weekday. Just listen for the Bone Bonus keyword at 8, 10, noon, 2, and 5. Head over to the free 102.5 The Bone app and enter the keyword for your chance to win $1,000. The Bone Bonus is back. Sponsored by #1 rated New South Windows. 102.5 The Bone. Real, raw radio.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
After more than 4 decades in the diamond business, International Diamond Center owner Keith LeClaire knows a thing or two about diamonds. And a big concern he has right now is the influx of man-made or lab-grown diamonds being sold at retail stores all over. Keith says these diamonds may look like the real thing, but they're being mass-produced and are losing value by the day.
Why would you put your money in something that devalues faster than food you eat?
Keith says they may look nice, but you can grossly overpay. For example, a man-made 2-carat diamond costs next to nothing to produce.
A 2-carat lab-grown diamond will cost $320 today.
But you'll see it in a store showcased with an insane markup.
They're selling it for probably $2,000 to $8,000. 2 years ago, it was in the $12,000 range, and today, you're talking about a $320 diamond? Come on. Your mama didn't bring you up that way.
If you're considering buying a lab-grown or machine-made diamond, get the facts before you write that check. International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
At Bernetti PA, if you've been injured in an accident, we make it quick, easy, and convenient to hire us. You can rest assured that somebody is on your side. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. So mark your calendars for this Saturday, September 13th, because Shark Coast Tactical is hosting an all-star lineup with Benelli, Strybog, and Smith & Wesson. Make plans and clear your Saturday now and get to Shark Coast for these unbeatable deals, giveaways, and top-tier firearms. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. Shark Coast is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell them Mike Calta sent you.
At Brandon Honda, we have lenders for every credit situation. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get zero down deals on any new vehicle in stock. Plus, make no payments for 90 days. And we'll pay off your trade no matter how much you owe. We have over 600 vehicles to choose from and over 50 lenders, all competing to get you the best deal possible. Get your guaranteed credit approval at BrandonHonda.com.
Call 813-280-0850 for more information.
My name is Maria. Okay, I lied. It's Mary. But I'm feeling more European after my European-style holiday on MSC Cruises. The restaurants, nightlife and shops in La Galleria. And, of course, American touches, like a sports bar and water slides. Bellissimo. Okay, this is a problem.
Book now and save up to 30% off, plus kids sale free. MSC Cruises. Let's holiday. To book, visit msccruises.com or contact your travel advisor. Restrictions apply. Ships registered in Panama and Malta.
My name is attorney Bill Sansoni. You might know me as Dead Air Sansoni from the Ask the Dom show. I represent people accused in crimes in Hillsborough, Pinellas, Pasco, Manatee, Polk, and Sarasota counties. I also represent clients in federal court across the country. If you have been arrested or accused of a crime, call me, Bill Dead Air Sansoni, at 813-361-0874 or online at sansoni-law.com. Offices, Tampa.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Win $25,000 in new impact windows from Reese Windows. Pick up your phone and text the word TRUST right now to 20129. That's TRUST to 20129.
This is Greg Trzynski of the Original Mattress Factory. Looking for a more natural way to sleep? Our orthopedic natural mattresses combine our legendary quality with nature's finest materials. We hand build each mattress using renewable materials like cotton, wool, and natural latex, creating a luxury sleep experience that's as good for the planet as it is for you. Visit one of our showrooms to try them out in person or visit originalmattress.com to learn more. The Original Mattress Factory. Sleep better, naturally.
Contact Tax Relief Helpers for details and restrictions.
Attention, anyone that owes money to the IRS. Every day, your unpaid tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. The longer you wait, the more you will end up paying. If you owe $10,000 or more, now is the time to settle your debt before the IRS takes aggressive action, like taking your wages or property. A special toll-free number has been established so you can stop penalty fees, avoid liens, levies, or other hostile measures by the IRS. Call Tax Relief Helpers right now.
I got behind on my taxes and owed $48,000. I called and they got my bill lowered to just $3,500.
I owed $87,000 in taxes and it was scary. I got the amount I owed down to just $3,500. I saved $83,500.
If you owe money to the IRS, don't wait another day. Your tax debt gets bigger and bigger from daily interest. Call right now before the IRS enforces liens, levies, or other aggressive measures. The call and consult are absolutely free. Call now.
Call 800-998-0633. 800-998-0633. That's 800-998-0633.
Skip the hassles of a traditional home sale and sell your home quickly with the guaranteed offer from Mark Spain Real Estate. There are no showings, no open houses, and therefore no stress. Hey, it's JP, and selling your home is by far one of the biggest decisions you will ever make. So who you work with absolutely matters. My friends at Mark Spain Real Estate are the most experienced real estate team in the U.S., and you can trust them to sell your home fast and for maximum profit. Find out what your guaranteed cash offer would be. There is no obligation. Go to markspain.com to get a guaranteed offer on your home today and start packing.
You hear that? That's the sound of your business losing money. Legacy phone systems weren't built for today's teams. Open Phone gives your business a smarter way to stay connected. Open Phone lets you manage calls, texts, voicemail, and contacts all in one place so that you and your team can deliver a seamless customer experience from ring to... Need to take calls on the go? Open Phone automatically transcribes, summarizes, and highlights next steps from every call, so you never miss a detail. Need insight into what closes a sale? With Open Phone's AI call tags, you can instantly spot key topics like objections or pricing questions, and use those insights to coach your team and level up every customer interaction. And yes, you can bring your existing number with you for free. Keep your team in sync and your customers happy with OpenPhone. OpenPhone. No missed calls, no missed customers. Try OpenPhone for free at openphone.com/free and get 20% off your first 6 months. That's openphone.com/free. openphone.com/FREE.
This hour of Senning Show is brought to you by Hawkins Service Co. One call handles it all.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 1073 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. And now, back to Senning Show. It's time for John's Choice with your host, John Senning.
Said I've been worried about too many people.
Welcome back to Senning Show. Time to fire up Jen's Joints. I am John Senning. He is Dizzy. And you probably see this man tonight. I don't know if he'll be rocking his... I don't know, actually. Do you rock the eyeliner in the... what is that? Is 9 Inch Nails adjacent to New Wave? Like, would you rock the eyeliner if you don't normally? Not you, probably, but...
I would not, but yes, there will be plenty of guy liner in the house tonight.
Like the cross-section of New Wave... Goth and 9 Inch Nails are totally abundant.
Not all New Wave fans are 9 Inch Nails fans, but all 9 Inch... Well, no, not all 9 Inch... Yeah, there's a concentric circle in there somewhere.
We don't talk about it enough. That mascara eyeliner thing that I went through, that was so bad. Like, it was so fun while it was happening. It hurt so bad getting eyeliner out of my eye that for a period of time I thought that I had ruined my, like, the little corner skin in my eye. I don't know how women do that or goth people do that every day of their life.
The Goth Castle John Senning was one of my favorite eras ever of Drew Garabo Live.
I loved the look. I liked the way that I felt. The people seemed to appreciate it, but that process, specifically getting out of my eye, was not fun. It was not fun at all. I'd love to fire it up every now and again, but it was just the eyeliner made it, and I don't think I can do eyeliner again.
Okay, I'm going to throw something at you. When Jen gets back, because the Jen Torturers are touring Europe right now, when she gets back, she and Alan live out on your side of the bridge. What if they swing by, they pick you up, and we do a welcome John Senning to the castle party down in the dungeon where, like, you get to pick the VIP list.
I mean, I don't feel good about that much hoopla and bending over backwards. I mean, I want to go to the castle. Do I need to be forced a little bit into doing it? Absolutely. But I don't need the hoopla, and they don't have to pick me up and make a special night. I need to experience the castle. I need to be on the business end of Whipperman, and I want to spend some time in the cage and vibe out. So it will happen. It needs to happen, but I don't want to make them go through all that work.
They would love it. Alan would love to see you there.
Man, the castle.
It's such a great place, John.
Dude, by the way, what's the song?
She Wants Revenge, Tear You Apart.
Dude,
I typed it in the YouTube chat. Yeah,
dude, that's the one, and that was the one that that was in the American Horror Story, right?
That's right.
There was like a bloody vampire sex scene.
Yeah, just be forewarned. It curses in the chorus.
Okay,
I'll tell you what. He goes, "I want to hold you close. I want to effing tear you apart." Oh, this is a banging song here.
I will say this is good. When was this song made?
I want to say
that late? That late?
Oh, yeah, 2005, 6.
Oh, it's not okay.
No, because She Wants Revenge played our O-Rock 105.9 No Snow Show.
Oh. It's got a good thrust count. Thrust.
Here it comes.
Got a big plan, this mindset, maybe it's right at the right place and right time, maybe tonight in a whisper or handshake, sending a sign, wanna make out and kiss hard.
So we do have some crazy breaking news, and you know it's crazy and it's breaking when we get a text from our boss, John Brennan, and I don't see any update on this man's well-being. Charlie Kirk, probably one of the most prominent conservative podcast hosts and voices around, has been shot at an event at Utah Valley University in Orem. The conservative podcaster is 31. He was speaking to students when someone opened fire at the school a short time ago. Horrific footage of the incident shows Kirk's neck violently snapping back after shots rang out. Someone is in custody following the shooting. I am not seeing any update on the well-being of Charlie Kirk. Vice President J.D. Vance took to social media to ask for prayers for Kirk. Say a prayer for Charlie Kirk, a genuinely good guy and young father, Republican Utah senator. I am tracking the situation at Utah Valley University closely. Please join me in prayer for Charlie Kirk and the students that gathered. Everyone, please stop what you're doing. I'm still waiting for an update on anything pertaining to if he's okay. I'm not seeing anything yet.
And if you're a human being, it really doesn't matter what his politics are. This guy's a young dad and has a family. So,
and these moments are, and not that we've had a ton of them, but they freak me out. They freak me out because of how people will react, and then how people will react to that reaction, where there will undeniably over the next couple hours be people borderline celebrating, and what that does in an already frayed political landscape is kind of worrisome. But there seems to be no update on his not even like roughly, not even like he was taken away by ambulance.
I don't see anything either.
I mean, hopefully he is okay. If he is not okay, things will not be okay.
Right. And don't put anything on social media today that could.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. That was
my bad.
We're both all just vibing, looking for Charlie Kirk
I'm
info.
just looking for some sort of update on his. I mean, it's borderline. I don't know how to read into that. That there's not even. I've looked at 3 articles. There's not any update on whether they took him by ambulance, what happened in those moments. I mean, it seems like, did it happen within the hour maybe?
Yes, it did. It looks like it happened about 20 minutes ago.
Jesus, man.
I'm looking on the on X because that's often the.
Yeah, it is a place. I think is TMZ might be on a live stream right now. They always like to break the news first. This is a live stream.
Oh, they're playing it too. That's cool.
Stand by.
What are the odds?
Hold on. Got a lot of buttons, a lot of tabs.
Put that below the fold.
That's a good point.
What does it look like right now?
That's actually a really good point.
This is TMZ live right now. That's why we're here.
Yeah, I don't think we want to make it main, do we?
No, we definitely shouldn't do that.
Doesn't sound like.
Yeah. Hey, honestly, if ads are off on this, we should disable.
We'll keep an eye on it. That is all we know at this exact time. No news on his well-being or anything like that. And it's weird because the first story that I wanted to talk about, it's kind of what everybody's talking about, and I think there has become such a political element to this story about the man who carried out the knife attack on the Ukrainian refugee woman in Charlotte, North Carolina, where undeniably, without a shadow of a doubt, give this guy the death penalty, scum of the earth, and there's a bunch of things at play here. That is, to me, undeniable, undebatable. But it is so crazy in a world where terrible crimes happen every day amongst all different races and different variations, how some stories seem to be handpicked either by a political party or by some sort of other movement to do more than just be the story that it is. And that is what has happened with this story. Like it's a story that I don't think you're going to find a human being on earth who's going to side with the miserable psychopath prick who killed this woman in cold blood on a train, but it gets pushed in a way, and it turns the corner of being something other than it is, where, I'm not saying that this is a fact, but, on the day that these, the Trump cards and everything come out, There's a whole press conference at the White House about this thing. And again, not a shadow of a doubt. This guy, put him to death. You could put him to death tomorrow for all I care. It's on video. There's no guesswork here. But it's just, it's interesting. And this one is catching fire in a little bit different way with just major racial tones. And the fact that this video, I'm always saying I can't believe how easily you can see videos of people being murdered. I could not get away from this video last night. I don't know why X pushed it so hard into the algorithm. It was every other tweet. Same thing on Facebook Reels. The video of this woman being killed in cold blood was everywhere. And it's disgusting and it's bothersome. It's disturbing. And it's just, I see a story like this and I see it blow up and I see who's pushing it. And I just ask the question, what is the goal here other than getting this guy put to death?
Well, I think the goal of people pushing this story is to divide us, and they've successfully done so. Yeah. Again, everything you said is true. Plus, I'll add, it's a failure of our justice system that this career criminal was even walking amongst us. But the way that it gets pushed and the way it has activated social media to be more divisive, we should all look at this and just go, what a disgusting tragedy. What a failure of the justice system. Instead, there are people, whether it's just or not, playing the race card and forcing it to be a racial issue when I don't think it needs to be.
Yeah, and that's really the thing. And we always talk, there's been so many things that kind of feel like this. I think COVID became this when it's a divide and conquer. I think the BLM movement and riots and everything was that. And I see this and I see the bubbling and I see the language and I see who's talking about it and how they're talking about it. And you can't help but feel that this is a terrible tragedy that has been taking advantage of to divide us more than we already are. And I don't know how you reverse that because it's so bad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I get it, but when you see these people that are going, this has enraged me. This is like, I've seen this post and I don't know who it was from, but I think I've seen a couple versions of it. Like, this video has radicalized me. This video has made me angry in a way that I've never been before. Ooh. And the video will make you sick. I saw it last night when I was leaving here. It stuck with me all throughout the night, and it stuck with me to today. I don't know that we are meant to be seeing stuff like this, and it's a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. But what's going on in the coverage of it, we can all agree what's in the video and what happened. It's the coverage of it and the follow-up that makes me scratch my head and go, who wants this? Who wants this aftermath? Who wants to take this and go, okay, white people, you need to hate black people? Like, that's because I think that's kind of that's not kind of, that's the undertones of a lot of this. And I mean, this individual who, like you said, had been given pass after pass, and you can be mad at the system and rightfully so. But there's just something about the way that it's being pushed and being talked about that is bothersome. And now you add this on top of it, and dude, all hell is quite possibly on the brink. And I'm not saying that dramatically or with hyperbole. No, you're not. You're not exaggerating at all. We are so fractured and so on edge right now. All it's going to take is something like Charlie Kirk getting shot at a Turning Point rally, which I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but the people, it's an outdoor rally and people just hauling ass everywhere. It's scary as hell. I don't know what we do to put the toothpaste back in the tube. You guys were alive when the Rodney King video came out, right? I think I was pretty young. That was early 90s, 92-ish or something. I feel like there was unity in that those cops were monsters. And now if that video were to come out, I guarantee you 30% of the responses would be, well, what did he do to put himself in that situation? You know?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the video is insane.
Of Rodney King or
no? The Charlie things are headed towards a bad place when we're already in a bad place. To put a little extra something to the guy that killed the woman on the train. Yeah. So he's speaking, I believe, to his sister in jail. Yeah. And he, I think everybody is saying that this for me not an excuse, not even the beginning of an excuse. He's a schizophrenic probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he talks about having that the government implanted material in his body, and that's what made him kill this woman.
So you said something in your body did what?
Nah, the material, put it like this, the material used in my body to stab the lady.
And so she just got stabbed.
Yeah. You know that's not me. I'm talking about just for no reason. But since they did that, now they got to investigate the material my body is exposed to. Since they want to do all that, now they got to investigate.
It's funny because she's from the Ukraine. She's from Russia, and they got a war. They had a war going on against the United States. So I'm just trying to understand, out of all people, why her?
It ain't. I don't have nothing. They just lashed out on her. That's what happened. They lashed out on her. Whoever was working the material, they lashed out on her.
What the hell,
man?
That is, and it's so crazy because you hear that he's a schizophrenic and he's got all these problems, and then you have to go, what's really real? Is this a guy who thinks he can make some sort of plea and is talking this way to make it appear completely detached from reality? What is his play by talking? Is he that far gone where he does believe that the government implanted material in his body? We'll probably never really know the truth, but it's a horrific thing. And I think the fact that the video is everywhere makes it more horrific. And I think the average person will be extremely bothered by this video, and some in a racial way, it seems.
The casual indifference with which he stabs her is insane. That's the nuttiest. Like, it's not like they get into an altercation. He just, in a very cool, calculated way, pulls out a knife, stares at her for minutes, and then kills her.
Dude, man, it makes me sick. It gives me chills just thinking about it, because the way that she reacts immediately is like beyond heartbreaking, because you don't know what that looks like, and she immediately just kind of puts her head in her hands and starts crying,
holding her, so she's shocked.
And it's at that point you don't even know. And there is this conversation in this other part about the people on the train that didn't help, and there is a man who did come to her at the end and sat and was probably there for the end. There are a bunch of other people who did not move, and I don't know what you attribute that to. I mean, it's the ultimate MYOB moment, where are you grasping that this guy just stabbed this woman, and then you with no weapon? And I'm not saying that they did the right thing. I'm also saying it is a quick jump to judgment to say those people should have got up and fought the psychopath with a knife if they don't have weapons on them. I want to see people do more. We like the idea of there being a hero, at least some of the times. The last hero on the subway, they tried to put him in prison. But it's that moment where, what do you do? If they're probably in shock, and are they willing to lose their own life or be stabbed for that? So that is another element of it where everybody can be tough. And are there people that would jump in? There absolutely are. But that life is not for everybody.
There's a comic, I can't remember his name, but I saw it on This Is Not Happening, where he told a story about how he tried to jump in when a lady was getting assaulted, and he has like a scar from here to here. Because like a lot of people aren't going to risk that. They're going to go, I'll check on her. That's what I'm surprised about, that all of them didn't check on her immediately. But them to jump on some crazy guy with a knife, not a lot of people are going to do that. I don't think I have it in me.
No way.
To just jump on a random stranger who has a knife to help another stranger.
It's absolutely brutal. But just, and I don't think this is the easiest message to take, but I think when you're looking through things on social media and things are positioned a certain way, it is important to take 2 seconds and go, how is this making me feel?
Right.
Was that the goal of the person who posted it? And is this really the takeaway that I should be having from this story? Because everybody's got a goal. And I don't know who wants what when it comes to the powers that be, when it comes to the media, when it comes to our politicians. But I do think that a secret sauce modern day for power is keeping us divided. And I think that if you automatically feel like a video made you hate an entire group of people, then maybe just take a deep breath and figure out why that is.
And so many people have said it already, but it bears repeating. This young lady came from Ukraine, where there's been war going on her entire life.
How insane is that?
Survived all of that, and is in a subway, not in Chicago, not in New York, not in San Fran or Charlotte, North Carolina. Is that where she was?
Yeah, Charlotte.
A beautiful part of I was just there a couple of months ago. It's gorgeous up there.
It's so crazy when things like that, and they happen. And I don't know. you never know how bad it really is. We hear so much about these cities that are just violent and reckless, and obviously there's a whole angle of bringing the National Guard in and stuff. And I'm not saying that needs to happen in Charlotte, and I don't know if it's ultimately the just thing, but when you've got cities where there is this senseless, unexplained, unprovoked violence that happens, what does it take? What does it take to turn back the hands of time, to make that not a thing? Is it tackling mental health? Is it bringing in the National Guard and operating the law enforcement with an iron fist? I don't really know, but there are these people that always say, stay out of the cities, stay off public transportation. I don't totally disagree with that. You know what I mean? Like if it's just protecting yourself and your family, like there is becoming an undeniable truth that being further away from people might be the only true tip to do that.
And this is not blaming the victim at all. But if you're a young lady taking public transportation, do not sit in front of anyone. You leave yourself vulnerable, but back against the wall where you can see everyone.
And I used to take public transportation all the time, and it was the craziest thing ever because you don't know any of these people, and it just takes one crazy person to hop on. I remember in Canada, there was some guy kind of close to this. He was just sitting down, coming home from, I think, an amusement park he worked at, and an Asian guy behind him just cut his head off one day. Just brought a knife, and he was kind of the same thing, schizophrenic. You just never know on these things.
Well, and sadly, I feel like in the cities, like specifically the big cities, New York and stuff, that it's so crazy people and unhinged people are so commonplace that it doesn't even, warrant a reaction most of the time. Like the people that get on that subway every single day, they see this. They see the guy crapping in the corner, the guy talking to himself, all these things that we're getting to the point to where things that should never feel normal feel normal. And that is, again, the answer of how do you get back to that feeling as wrong as it is. And I don't think anybody realized the answer. There are now videos coming out of the guy being, I believe, of the guy being arrested. And if the videos are real, we're in that moment of time where you can't believe the breaking news. But if this is real, it's an old guy. It's an older man, I would say, over the age of 60.
White dude?
He's a white. He is white.
White.
I keep just refreshing, thinking there will be some sort. I don't know what to make of it, but the silence immediately does not feel good.
No,
and I'm not predicting anything. I'm just saying if there was he's
stable
alert
condition.
and stable, I think we would be getting it immediately.
Yeah, I am seeing a lot of people on the left though. Pete Buttigieg posted it like, "Hey, this is not the time." He was on Charlie Kirk was on Gavin Newsom's podcast.
I see.
So that is good to see.
And it's I don't know if this is a moment that in a bizarre way ends up bringing people together where everybody goes, okay,
dial it back.
But you know what? That could have, shoulda, woulda, could have been the moment that Trump got shot. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it didn't really turn into that as well. But yeah, I see Gavin Newsom tweeted, the attack on Charlie Kirk is disgusting, vile, and reprehensible. In the United States of America, we must reject political violence in every form.
Good.
Let's take an earlier break and reset. Very heavy stuff, and I don't want to pretend to get into UFOs or have fun or anything on the heels of it. So
that video is crazy though. That UFO video.
Yeah, it is, and we'll talk about that. What happened when a Hellfire missile was shot at a UFO? The video is wild, and the discussion that comes along with it is wild as well. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back with more Senning Show after the break. More John's Joints.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. NASCAR lives on 102.5 The Bone. The cars, the drivers.
I'm not surprised, and anybody who is should rethink their NASCAR knowledge.
And all the left turns you can handle. Race Day Sundays, where NASCAR lives in Tampa Bay. Right here on 102.5 The Bone. Sponsored by Jerry Ulm Jeep Ram. #1 in the country. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still that 10-minute delay, northbound 41, earlier road work at Madison Avenue. We have a crash eastbound Brandon Boulevard at Valrico Road, back almost to Mount Carmel Road. Westbound traffic affected a bit too. Still that earlier wreck westbound I-4, beyond Branch Forbes, back to Thanota-Sassa Road. Westbound Hillsborough Avenue, earlier crash approaching Hanley Road, minor backup presently to Sawyer. Kennedy eastbound into downtown, backed up around 7 minutes to South Plant Avenue. This is Eric with traffic.
Brought to you by Universal Roof and Contracting. Save up to 20% off roof replacements and monthly payments as low as $170 based on a $15,000 roof value. Storm season is here. Check them out at universalroof.com.
A lot of people, when they come in, they'll say, this is my last hope. The next step is getting them in the right arch supports. Our goal is to have that long-term change for them. To see someone that is in pain, I change things for them. See how we can help you with a free fitting at the Good Feet store.
Football season's here, and Hooters is your HQ. Catch every game with $6 Big Daddy Buds, $6.50 Mick Ultras, and $5 Neutrals all day, every day. Plus, register to win a trip to see the Bucks take on Buffalo. Visit originalhooters.com to find a location near you.
Take advantage of Labor Day savings all month long at Crown Hyundai. Get financing as low as 0%. Buy with zero down or make no payments for a year on over 600 new tariff-free Hyundais. Drive a new 2025 Hyundai Elantra SE for only $99 a month. All are backed by Owner Assurance, America's best warranty, including 10 years, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. Crown Hyundai, the better way to buy and service. Visit crownhyundai.com. With a credit 24-month lease, 10K miles a year, $59.95 due at signing plus dealer fee and electronic filing fee.
If you're thinking about selling your home, what is keeping you up at night worried? Will I sell it on time? Will I leave money on the table? What if I can't find a home after I sell my home? Jeff Borum of Team Borum with eXp Realty has the solutions for all of those worries. Leave the worry to Jeff. Google Team Borum or go online to jeffborum.com. That's jeffborum.com and start packing.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire America's largest injury law firm for your case? There's lots of reasons. Just like there's a reason millions of people called us last year in their time of need. When it comes to fighting for justice and compensation, millions of people across the country trust us to go to battle for them. We became the largest injury law firm in the world for a reason. There's only one Morgan & Morgan, forthepeople.com. Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Cat Namo for All American Gunslingers, my favorite gun range, Newport Richie's #1 gun range, and just named Florida's #1 gun range. You can stop by September 8th through December 31st and stock up on all your firearms and ammunition needs, sales tax free. It's their way of saying thank you for helping make All American Gunslingers your trusted home for firearms gear and training. No tax on bullets, no tax on guns. As John Cougar Mellencamp said, ain't that America? All American Gunslingers, your rights, your safety, your freedom. I'm losing my voice. I'm so excited. Bang, bang, America.
At Racetrack, you'll find everything you need to get through the day ahead.
The morning hits hard when you get up early. You're obviously tired and looking surly.
Grab some made-in-store breakfast, freshly ground coffee, ice-cold drinks, delicious hot food, and snacks all in one stop.
The day is long and can feel like a grind, but you'll get fully stocked and everything will be fine.
Racetrack is here to keep you going.
An all-day haul to get you.
Racetrack, whatever gets you going.
As a rideshare driver, I love keeping my car smelling fresh and clean. So when I'm driving, I only trust Febreze car vent clips, featuring 3 distinct intensity settings. Because it's that little touch that sets me apart. I can turn the intensity down for subtle freshness, or I can turn it up for when I want lots of scent. So whether it's set to low, medium, or high, with Febreze car, I know my car's going to smell amazing. Which keeps my driver rating right where it belongs. Picking up Oscar!
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive could save hundreds. With that kind of money, you could go big time. The next time you're out to dinner with friends, you can order the shrimp cocktail for the table. And maybe you'll realize it only comes with 4 shrimp after you've already given away 3, but that one shrimp will be so good. And if you switch and save hundreds, you could get shrimp all the time. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For shrimp. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
1 in 4 Americans have a disability. I'm one of them. I'm also a working mom who cares deeply about making sure every child with a disability thrives by getting their access needs met. We've got a trusted ally by our side. Easter Seals provides children and families the foundation for lifelong success through early learning programs, skills training, and prep for college and career. That's my Easter Seals. Make it yours. Join us at easterseals.com.
Hi, I'm Michael from the War and Treaty. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. Only Novo Nordisk makes FDA-approved Ozempic. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5 milligram, 1 milligram, and 2 milligrams.
Colts Nation. Single game tickets for Lightning Hockey are on sale now. You can be the Thunder at Benchmark International Arena this season as the Bolts battle teams from across the NHL. Secure your tickets now at TampaBayLightning.com.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Rain chances trending down as we head into the weekend. Partly cloudy skies overnight tonight, lows in the mid-70s. Mix of sun and clouds on Thursday, highs near 90. Small chance of showers, then turning a bit less humid as we head into the weekend. How about that?
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
And now, back to Senning Show with your host, John Senning.
John's Joints. I'm John Senning. Here with the boys, Dizzy and Drew Garabo.
Great choice, John.
We're, I never have a problem peeling back the curtain, chatting during the break. Do we move on? Do we not move on? Keeping it light and talking about America's favorite sex kinks doesn't necessarily feel proper in the moment. If you just got in your car, Charlie Kirk, quite possibly the most prominent conservative podcaster. A lot of people think he had a big hand in helping Donald Trump get elected with these appearances that he was doing on college campuses, where his thought is, I'm going to go and talk to people that I disagree with, and we'll have a conversation. And, obviously about half the country probably disagrees with him terribly. But he was shot at a college campus about an hour ago. I do have a news live stream if we want to check in on it real quick. I believe this is NBC Maine.
Whole trend. And Tom, just briefly, I've talked to law enforcement officials in other countries that have dealt with these incidents before, speaking specifically about Northern Ireland. The biggest thing that they say is that once this gets into society, that people start to think this is how they solve their differences with a Charlie Kirk, with a local lawmaker, that it takes a very long time for that to get out of society. That's really a big concern, too.
I mean, just speak to anybody who lived through the 1960s. And
so they're saying condition unknown, and we are not doctors. We know nothing more than anybody else, but the videos are everywhere, and there is a video that is more up close, and it's horrific. I mean, it's, without knowing how quickly he was able to get medical attention, if you watch that video, most people would come to their own conclusions that would be something very hard to come back from. I don't know any other way to put it. And I don't know anything, but during the break, I saw Drew showed me another video from up close, and it's worse than I imagined. It's worse than I thought. I don't know. We're waiting to hear word, but he's got a family. He's a human being. I don't want to see anybody be killed this way. But the bubbling feeling in me is what happens next for our civilization and for the already strong divide in this country.
Well, you're seeing it already from people like Elon Musk, who said that the left is the party of murder after this happened. And I think people looking to go in that direction don't realize that that's the kind of rhetoric that got us here in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, I understand being super pissed off. We don't know anything about the shooter yet. We will find out, but to label an entire group of people as murderers because of their political leanings seems ridiculous to me.
And that will be the tip of the iceberg. I mean, it really really will. And I think that's probably the outside of the loss of life, what happens next to people that already, hate their fellow American for their political views. Like you said, we're seeing it. We're seeing celebrations of sorts from people on social media. We're seeing generalizations from other people on social media. And I don't know. I still find the radio silence to be concerning.
Well, I'm certainly no blood spatter technician, but watching that video, it is very difficult to conceive of a way how Charlie Kirk is not mortally wounded.
Yes. I think that's that was you said that the right way.
Thank you.
I don't encourage anybody to go watch the video. There are videos out there that are from a further distance, and there are some that are up close, and the one up close shows something that, again, without knowing anything, I don't know how that man is alive. I'm just sharing complete honesty after watching the video, and he very well might be, and we're just not getting any word yet.
And not to get graphic, but that is exactly where your carotid artery is, and that is that is something extremely important to blood flow.
Yeah, and they are showing this video of this guy being arrested. It started as one or two, and now it's widespread. I'm sure we'll get word on his official deal, and we need to know everything about him and everything about his past. But if this is true, he appears to be an older guy, which I do have. I'm just looking for some breaking clips here. Stand by.
No matter where you are politically, how do you let a podcaster inspire you to gun down a young father? You know what I mean? Like, divisive rhetoric is one thing. I don't particularly care for it myself, even though I engage in it. I don't know how you allow that to get your shotgun or rifle or whatever he had and shoot and try to kill a young dad.
I just started getting word just a couple of moments ago that Charlie Kirk has been shot. We have very few details so far coming in on this. We're dependent on witnesses. Okay.
She just got some news.
Utah Valley University.
I think this was a little bit ago. This was more
and he was speaking in front of a crowd. And in that moment, and correct me if I'm wrong, he was speaking about obviously trans issues in the country today. When a shot or shots rang out, and we can now confirm via Jason Chaffetz, who was at the event at Utah Valley University, that shots rang out as Charlie was talking about transgender mass shootings. Per Jason Chaffetz, a witness there, says he can't say that he saw blood, but he saw him he can't say also that he saw him get shot, but he did hear the gunshot ring out.
Well, there was blood.
We saw it.
I mean, unless that is some sort of insanely created AI that is now sweeping the internet, there was not only blood, there was more blood than the average person can fathom. I'm trying to think of what people are thinking about this at this moment, and again, moving on, doing something else. We talked about it, but I think it's more about what it represents, less than this man. He's not a political figure. He's not but I think it's more about what it kind of represents for our society, and ultimately what happens next. I think that's the big question.
And we do have the power to decide how we're going to react to something like this. It's very easy to allow it to knee-jerk you into some more divisive rhetoric of, oh, well, these are the Democrats, this is the party of tolerance, blah, blah, blah. We don't know anything about the dude, and even if he was a registered Democrat, does that mean that all people who vote for the jackass, meaning the donkey party, want to gun down their opposition? Good God, no.
Man, so, this happened. We're going on what now? Probably a good hour, maybe an hour and a half.
Maybe, yeah.
And again, I don't know how things like this work. I don't know. He could be in surgery or some variation of it. But I would also be curious how quickly help got to him, because based on what you see in that video, again, not a doctor, just with a smidgen of common sense. I think if you are not helped within seconds of that happening, that it's not good. It's not good at all.
It's tough, man, especially being a radio station like ours on a moment like this, because people are feeling all kinds of different ways, and I don't ever want to invalidate someone's reaction, because you're entitled to feel however you want. I just look for the greater good of society, and I think absorbing this with some tolerance and understanding and still expressing understanding to our fellow man is very important right now.
People like to talk during this moment. I got to tell you, I'm not have zero interest in a debate or even the inkling of a debate. But we can at least try and see what's on people's minds. Welcome to Senning Show. You're on the bone. Who's this?
Hello?
Hi.
That phone is just absolutely horrific. I'm going to give you just 2 seconds to fix that. You're live on the bone. Who's this?
Dan.
Dan, what's up, dude?
Good phone.
Hey, guys. For once, it's just nice to hear you guys together, as always.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
I'll say that as a positive note. But, as far as anybody doing any kind of hate speech toward this man, regardless of his affiliation, is disgusting. He's a father. He's someone's son. He's someone's, everything. And people should remember that regardless of affiliation. And I'm sitting here with my 7-year-old just watching him play games and just thinking how terrible that whole incident was.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And what's even worse about it is that it could be, the beginning of a not so great era. And maybe for a second we have a little bit of faith in humanity and go, is this the thing? We alluded to it early on. Hopefully he pulls through, and then everybody goes, okay, whoa, we just got out of hand. Like what the hell have we been doing for the past however many years? We gotta tone it down all the way around. But again, I thought we had that moment, when the now president was shot, and it didn't really seem to do that. If this man is no longer with us, though, I would hope that there's some sort of path to civil reaction. But we're already seeing that that is not.
Yeah, but that's the immediate reaction. Hopefully, once people 12 hours, 24 hours in, they'll be able to kind of take a couple steps back and go, wow, I'm fighting with my fellow man about some ideology that has nothing to do with me.
1025 The Bone, you're live on the air.
Hey, what's up? This is PBE.
PBE, what's going on, buddy?
Uh-oh. Don't activate the troops.
No.
No, I was just going to say that we're in such crazy times. The people that the killing and the attacks you see going on. And it's wild to me that somebody will just openly shoot somebody just because they disagree with their point of view. And I don't like people like this guy, whoever shot Charlie Kirk, don't understand the ramifications of them doing this. I really don't think they understand. I mean, most people can't comprehend what a civil war would look like.
Yeah.
What national violence would look like. They just can't comprehend it. And for somebody to do something like this and just think they could take moral into their own hands and cleanse the world of somebody they don't agree with, it's just wild.
Yeah, and I don't know that we don't know what this person was thinking, but at the same time, who's to say that that's not exactly what they were thinking? And that you really have to be detached within your own beliefs to not understand what comes next. And I don't know, the word civil war to me, it seems crazy when you think of that. So I don't know if we get to that point exactly, but I would say taking everything bad that's already out there and then cranking it up to a million.
Even when I say civil war, it's not so much the whole country at war.
Yeah, no, I get
but
what I
if
get.
you get 100,000 people on each side battling, that's a mess.
Yeah,
and that's just a mess. You're talking about cities being burned to the ground.
You are absolutely right. And
dude, and regardless of this guy's political leanings, to look at the photograph of him, his beautiful wife, 2 beautiful young children, how are you going to celebrate somebody like that being shot? I don't care what he believes in. You know what I mean?
It's so crazy how this is just a magnifying glass. And it's not like all of this stuff lies deep beneath the surface. Like, we know that this is out there all the time, but in this moment right now, you talk about a magnifying glass on the worst element of humanity currently.
Yep,
just bringing it to the light. Oh, that phone connection is horrific. Who is this?
Hello.
Sarasota.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What's going on, dude?
So the crappy part about all this that I think about is, 2 days from now, everyone is going to have conspiracies that every other group did this.
Yeah.
And that it's like one human being shouldn't have anything to do with any of this. And it wasn't like he had any power to change anything. and everyone is going to blame everybody. And it's a never-ending circle, and I just do not understand it.
There is that element of it as well, and I think we're focusing so much, and I think it's directly tied into whatever comes next and the divisive conversations and the people posting, celebrating, the people going in the other direction with generalizations, is that yes, soon enough there will be conspiracies. I can't even make them up quite yet at this point, but there will be discussions on who did this, why they did it, what their goal really was, and that all is coming. So
and, yeah, it's not going to take 2 days either. I would say within 6 hours, 2 hours even, you'll have plenty of conspiracy theories.
I'll tell you, I don't know how long stuff takes like this, but the silence to me from nobody official on the campus, from nobody at the hospital, from nobody in his camp.
Yeah, it's weird that they're not like, he's in surgery right now, hoping for the best, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
No.
Yeah, and again, I would never in a million years tell anybody to go watch any single one of these videos. I'm just saying that we all watched it in this room, and it's bad. It's really, 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 really bad. Like it's there's no way to say it. I think if I saw some post right now like, oh, this stuff happens all the time, they never die. That I would say at the very least, in the best case situation for him at this moment, he's fighting for his life, and they are, like Diz said, got him in some surgery and are trying to stop bleeding, and because like you said, he was shot in the neck, which I believe the carotid is over on that side.
It is.
And if that's done, then I don't.
Well, you can live without it. Mine is inactive. Yeah, I had that lymph node blocking my carotid artery, and I found out that for years my carotid artery has been ineffective.
So at that point, it's just about the blood loss, not about it.
He lost some blood.
There is a serious amount of blood loss. Senning Show, you're live on the bone. Who is this?
Are you talking to me?
I am talking to you. What's your name?
Hi, Carolyn.
Hey, what's up, Carolyn?
She's having a blast.
My 2 cents worth here, but knowing what we all know about Charlie Kirk and so forth, I mean, do any of you honestly believe that a conservative shot him? I mean, we don't need to know anything more about the person that shot him other than he's not a conservative. Clearly, he's some deranged left-wing.
Ma'am, may I just interject real quick? That's acting that what happens when we assume, and certainly he was a very divisive man, but we don't know anything about the man who shot him yet.
Well, and I got to tell you, you didn't hear that element of the conversation. We've been talking for about an hour. Nobody on this show said anything about that, probably for a reason.
No, but you said you didn't know anything about him.
We don't.
Okay,
and neither do you.
I'm not,
lady.
I'm not doing it.
But we love you, and we hope you have a great night.
I mean, it's just that wasn't the conversation we were having.
No.
I said there's a video, and it was an old man, and all of that time, leave that for yourself and your Facebook post, and deciding everything, but not what we're trying to do right now.
Isn't it interesting, John, that right before this we were discussing the Ukrainian young lady who was murdered in cold blood and how that story gets pushed and how divided we are, and it's almost, I don't know how to word this, but this story comes out and just further pushes us.
It's like clockwork
apart, and you don't want to think that there's a shadow regime at play that makes things like this happen. But if you were drawing up how to divide an American populace,
you're not wrong, and I don't think that's I wouldn't even call that in the lane of conspiracy theory at this point. It's and I'm not saying that the person who did this had orders from up above or anything like that. That would be insane to say at this time, but it is all from the same book, the same thing we were talking about, and this will be utilized that way, whether it was meant to be that way or not. Let's try one more. Senning Show, you're live on the bone. Who's this?
You talking to me?
No. All right, let's wrap it up. Make way for Drew Garabo live coming up next. I know everything's super heavy right now, but real quick before we make way for Drew, friendly reminder, Friday, we're going to be live out at Ferg's. It all gets started with Senning Show at 1. Drew will join us like he does every single day. Drew Garabo live. It's going to be a hell of a day. Tons of giveaways.
Jacob's Jukebox Jeopardy with John Senning.
Yep. That's coming up today. That's coming up next as well.
Yeah. We can't let this tragedy preempt.
No, we can't. Drew Garabo live coming up next.
You're listening to Senning Show on 102.5 The Bone. We are Real, raw radio. 102.5. The Bone. Stingray Chevrolet presents Calta Cruise 19. You can win a cabin on Calta Cruise 19. Visit Stingray Chevrolet and scan the QR code on the Calta Cruise display to enter. While you're there, find the vehicle that's right for you from their selection of new and used cars. Calta Cruise 19. Brought to you by Stingray Chevrolet, Tampa Bay's big store on I-4 exit 22, Plant City. For all the details, visit theboneonline.com. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still that crash in Hillsborough, Brandon Boulevard eastbound with the right lane blocked at Valrico Road back beyond South Mount Carmel Road, 75 south dealing with a crash and shoulder blockage south of Gibsonton Drive. Stop and go a bit back to Progress Boulevard right now. 41 north at Madison Avenue still delayed almost 10 minutes. And a minor delay in Pinellas, a crash westbound Park Boulevard at 49th Street North. This is Eric in the Farah and Farah Traffic Center.
A man hit on his way to work filed a $10,000 claim. Denied. After 5 surgeries, Farah and Farah fought for him and won a $2.2 million verdict. Let him cook, Tampa.
Hi, I'm attorney Fran Hosh. Being involved in a car or motorcycle accident can be stressful. I've dedicated my career to helping accident victims and their loved ones. If you need an attorney you can trust, give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN. We will give you a free case evaluation and won't charge you any fees unless you recover money. Give me a call today at 866-LAW-FRAN, 866-LAWFRAN, or visit me online at lawfran.com. Main office, Palm Harbor.
If you ever find yourself inside the emergency room, surrounded by these sounds, by these voices, by these machines, may you find our team of expert emergency caregivers at your side.
You're gonna be okay. Just grab my hand.
This is the power of the human spirit. Advent Health ER, 24/7 access to convenient emergency care. Go to theerexperts.com for locations near you. Advent Health. Feel whole.
If you've been hurt in an accident, call Bernetti PA. We make it easy. In fact, you can hire us by phone, over the internet, or we'll come to you. Call 1-800-BERNETTI. We're ready. Offices Lakeland, Tampa, St. Pete.
At Mayo Clinic in Florida, we're fixing the unfixable. Combining the use of robotics and an endoscope, our expert neurosurgeons are performing spinal fusion surgeries more safely and effectively than ever before, with smaller incisions which lead to quicker recovery times for patients. We're making more possible at Mayo Clinic because every day we're doing what's never been done. Learn more at mayoclinic.org/possible. Mayo Clinic. You know where to go.
John Senning with my good buddy Drew Garabo. Did you know that Ferg Sports Bar has officially been named the #1 sports bar in America? And you know we're throwing a party Tampa Bay style.
Join us Friday, September 12th at Ferg's as we celebrate this huge win for a true Tampa Bay legend.
This isn't just another night out. This is a hometown celebration of the best sports bar in the country.
John and I will be broadcasting live, so mark your calendar Friday, September 12th, and you can't beat this dollar Bud Light and Bud Drafts flowing while supplies last.
Mark your calendar, Friday, September 12th. It all gets kicked off at 1. Don't miss this party at Ferg's.
Feel the credit union difference. GTE Financial is celebrating its 90th anniversary. Since 1935, providing solutions for Tampa Bay businesses is what we love to do. From SBA lending to hassle-free checking, commercial insurance to preventing fraud. We even offer free benefits for your employees. As a not-for-profit financial institution, we get to focus on your earnings. Join us at gtefinancial.org, the official credit union of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. Breaking news in Florida. The Second Amendment sales tax holiday is finally here. So mark your calendars for this Saturday, September 13th, because Shark Coast Tactical is hosting an all-star lineup with Benelli, Strybog, and Smith & Wesson. Make plans and clear your Saturday now and get to Shark Coast for these unbeatable deals, giveaways, and top-tier firearms. Don't forget, Will is going to cover your tax stamp fee on select suppressors. Shark Coast is on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota. Look for them on social media. Tell Mike Calta sent you.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. That's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio.